probably can't hear me, but we're in the Ferrari 360 Spider on our way to the Concourse event in Manly, Sydney here, Northern Beaches. And right in front of us are the two best views in Australia at this time. The Harbour Bridge and the Ferrari F40 on the back of a tow truck on the way there. We've spent endless hours, probably endless weeks, prepping the F40 for the Concourse. This car looks spectacular, so immaculate. We're about to blow your minds away. So here we are at the 2017 Ferrari Club of Australia Concourse. We've got cars everywhere. We've got the Ferrari Maserati Sydney marquee up, and over here we've got some special cars. A Ferrari F12, then we have the blue F12 TDF, which is set to be a customized blue color, a triple layer paint. Then we've got a 488 Spider and the GTC4 Lusso, coming soon on this channel of course. There it is there. And if you turn around, you'll have a look at a display, a vast array of different Ferraris. We've got 360s, 430s, 612 Speciale, and now 360 Spider there in that odd color, Grigio alloy, and a 328 right there at the end. But it doesn't end there. Today, as you know, we've come in the beast. In our car that we absolutely adore and love, the Ferrari F40. And there's not just one, but there's two here today, and there they are. They're both sitting there as twins. Absolutely magnificent. The most beautiful Ferrari ever created, in my opinion. The pinnacle of motoring, the first Ferrari hypercar. And this car here was one of the first cars to break the 200 miles per hour barrier, 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds. Some tests have even shown a lower figure of 3.6 seconds. Top speed, 318 kilometers an hour. Here they are, both of them, full composite, Kevlar, carbon Kevlar weave right throughout the car. These cars here are ultra light. We're talking about 1,180 kilograms in total, and that's loaded with oil, fuel, the whole lot, all the lubrication, all the fluids. It's unbelievable. There's nothing that looks better than the Ferrari F40. This is monster, this is pinnacle motoring. If we go down, we'll find a 355. Yeah, hey Warren, how you going? Yeah, no, I know, because we were loading it up. Yeah. I've got to tidy it all up. Actually, let me bring you to a certain point. See here, this has the sliding Lecha windows. They're kind of rare as well. So if you look closely, you can see that the windows here have a plastic slide. See, that makes it a bit more unique than other models. It's different. You can't cool yourself down so much. You can't open the window. If you look at our F40 there, the window is just a solid glass. So this is Lecha, and this here is a magnificent example. Both are examples to die for. They both drive me, I don't know what to say, speechless. When you're standing here in between two Ferrari F40s, it's just like, oh wow, mind-boggling. But here we have them. Awesome vehicles. Anyway, let's continue with our tour. So I've got a F355 challenge car. So what this is just a race car. They weren't street legal. People just drove these on a track. Some people put number plates on them and drove them on the street. A lot of them had that bare race interior, the bare race rims, the bigger calipers, the bigger discs there. And then they all had some sort of Challenge race seat as a driver's seat, and the passenger seat was always a normal seat. And then they had a S.p.A steering wheel, a race steering wheel. So a bit more race inspired, a bit of Alcantara there mixed with some leather. And then they have a big carbon fibre spoiler. And most of all, the F355 Challenge designation just sitting there. Over behind you, we've got a Bulrush Rally Ferrari 488, so it's been wrapped in camo. Looks kind of cool. A lot of decoration, it just stands out there. It's like a shark that's going to eat you. There's the teeth.
Chewed up every single Porsche on the rally.
It would have, definitely. And over here, there's a few little stands set up. We've got some pure gelato there, ice cream. There's some different eateries here, so you can grab a bite to eat, overlooking the rest of Manly. And these are more display cars. So we've got a 430 Scuderia here, another 430 Scuderia in Giallo at the end there, a 355. So some heavy, great competition. Hi Frank, how you going?
Good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Car going well?
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, we've got the California, we've got some 360s, 328s, and we've got a very special Dino 246 in green, which is a more unique colour. A few made in green, not so many exactly. Then we've got the silver Dino 246, which was last year's Concourse winner, which is this car here. Looks absolutely immaculate. How you going?
Bad, buddy. Yeah.
That's good, yeah, good, thanks. Yeah.
Thought I'd come out today.
Yeah, why not?
Bought that Testarossa.
Oh yeah, oh that's your one, yeah?
Yeah, that's made
Oh, nice.
What'd you bring today?
The F40 and the 360 Spider.
Sweet.
Yeah. Just too many beautiful cars. Ferrari, you can't go past them.
Just set the sign and this is about half of what they're expecting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. So there's going to be a lot more.
80 is supposed to be registered, you've got about 40 here.
Wow. Not so much space, but they can make it. Yeah, it's not bad, like to add more cars. But yeah, good turnout so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, I'll keep walking around. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so this is a 246, 1970. Exactly the same colour as our Dino that we had, so yeah. Got a soft spot for Dinos, absolutely adore them. Yeah, we've got the Shannon stands here behind us, Pirelli tyres, showcasing some replica F1 rims. Pretty cool. And this is celebrating 70 years of Ferrari, and it's celebrating it here in Sydney, New South Wales. Let's enjoy this day. Wait, I've got to turn your attention to the 360 here. Let me talk you through it. This car here has over 1,500 watts. No, more. I think he said it's got about 3,000 watts of subwoofers, amplifiers, speakers, doors that go up, so scissor doors. It's a twin supercharged motor. So if you have a look at it, it's all carbon fibre in there. Look at those. Novatec Rosso supercharged motor, sports exhaust. Everything's been redone on this car. The guy has spent a mint on it. And the rims, customised rims there, really fat. And the interior, so you can see all the carbon fibre on the interior, a TV screen that pops up. Woofer controller just there in the centre console, wow. Let me take you to the best part of this car, which is in the front hood. Look at these, focal. What is some amplifiers and focal splitters, wow. Very unique, very different. Hey, talk about customising Ferrari 360. This is completely customised. It's 9:15, so all the cars are supposed to come here quite early, but now all the cars are rolling in, so we've got another Speciale coming in. It's a customised car, it's got a white top, so this car here, Niki Lauda, that's what this car replicates. So it pretty much mimics Niki Lauda's F1 car with that red and the white mixed into his F1 car. Awesome looking beast. Yeah, just Ferrari. First of all, welcome everybody to the Ferrari Concourse. And I have my 1992 Ferrari F40. This car is so special, so unique to me. It was an actual dream car, so as a kid, I always looked at a poster and magazines of this car. I was only about 5 years old back then, so played with it in toys, and here we have it. 2012, I purchased this car from the first owner, so it's a one-owner car. It was based in Germany, so I picked it up from Germany, took it to Ferrari Club in Italy. It went to the Ferrari Club Maranello, where it won the Concourse, so an international concourse. It's been a concourse winner. And then the Ferrari factory for a full Classic Air, so it's had the Classic Air done in Maranello itself, hence why I've got the Ferrari Club Maranello sticker on the windscreen. The car has a complete books, Classic Air certificate, everything. It presents as new, it's virtually brand new. It's got no miles, pretty much very low miles, and it's immaculate, spotless. And to me, the Ferrari F40 is a pinnacle of motoring and the best hypercar Ferrari has ever made. The twin turbos absolutely blow your mind away. It's just stunning.
Thanks, Lee, and thanks for gathering. I've got a couple of questions for you. I'm like the general public, I like to understand about these cars. So it's a 1992.
Yep.
What size is the motor?
It's a 2.9 litre V8 twin turbo, and this is the last 10 cars that are made on the production line, hence why it has the Cavalinos on the front and Cavallino Ferrari badges on the rear, which is quite unique. So there's a few different features compared to the other F40s.
And Lee, tell us about the F40. What made this car so special? It looks unique against all the other Ferraris. Was it purposely built for racing? Was it a combination of road and racing? You know, back in its day, was it the quickest car that was ever built? What's its top speed? Really love to know those sorts of things. And of course, the big question that I always like to know, and I'm sure everybody else does, what is a car like that worth today? You know, not so much to you personally, but on the open market, what can somebody expect to buy an F40 for?
Well, let's start with the value. The car here, pretty much their values now have skyrocketed from about 2.4 million to $3 million Australian. So they've climbed up a fair bit. And what makes this so unique is this is the last car that Ferrari Enzo himself commissioned. Back in 1987, it was where he approved this car. He passed away sadly in 1989 when this car was first released after 1 year of production. And this is the last car he signed off on. It makes it very, very unique.
Wow. Fantastic. See, there's some of the things I didn't know. 0 to 100, Lee, what do these things do? What makes the F40 so special? Is it because it outhandles anything else because of its dynamics and shape? Or is it a rocket ship in a straight line? Your thoughts?
Back in the 80s, it was the first car to crack 200 miles an hour. One of the first, this and the 959 Porsche. That 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds. Some tests have shown 3.6 seconds. So it's absolutely immaculate. Like, yeah, it blows your mind away. Back in the 80s, a car can go this fast, and it was back then one of the fastest production cars. So they only made 1,280 examples. Not all of them live today. A lot have been written off, a lot of track cars, race cars, and hence why their values have skyrocketed. They're very unique.
And Lee, how many F40s, to your knowledge, are in Australia? Like we have another one right beside you. What's the difference with this F40 to your F40?
Okay, in Australia right now there's about 5 or 6 because a few have been recently imported and about 3 or 4 have been exported out of the country, so they come and go. The car behind me, that's just over here, is different. It's very unique as well. So what it has is a special order from the factory to have the lightweight doors. So it's got different doors to my car, the interior. So hence why this has a plexi windows there on the side which slide open, whereas mine are glass windows which wind down. So if you want more air, you get more air out of my car, and this car here, you heat up a little bit more.
Wonderful. And Lee, how many times do you get your car out? Do you actually drive it? Do people look around and go, an F40, do you seriously drive that on the road?
Unfortunately, it's not legal to drive it here in New South Wales, so if I do want to drive it, I have to take it down to Victoria, where you can drive it on a club permit. Here in New South Wales, we can only drive them once they're 30 years old, because it's a left-hand drive car. I do sometimes take it on my private little driveway in a way, and street for a little drive just to keep the fluids running and keep it all lubricated. Otherwise they just corrode away.
Wow, so there you go. I had no idea that you couldn't drive an F40 in New South Wales. What a shame. I did notice as you drove it in here, it didn't have a plate on the front, and I thought, I wonder how Lee gets away with that. So now I know. And you're a lover of Ferraris, as I understand it, Lee. Maybe tell the people, where did that passion come from? And is this your favourite? Do you have a couple? Is there one that's particularly special to you?
Well, my passion started at a young age. My dad himself, he's not a real car enthusiast, so he didn't really like cars. His best car was an M3 back in the 90s. I loved that, so it's pretty much stemmed from there. I had this as a poster. I had little model toys. He took me to the motor show back in '95 where I first saw this and the F40 side by side. And since then, that was my love and passion. So he bought me the model car, the 1/18 scale. And since then I've been collecting Ferraris pretty much for the past about 12 years now. So purchasing Ferraris and built myself a nice little collection where I love them and adore them. The F40 is pretty much one of my favourite cars, followed by the 246 Dino, maybe the 250, and pretty much what else would be up there? An Enzo.
Enzo.
Which is on its way.
Ah, is that right? Tell us about that.
Well, the Enzo was purchased from Italy itself,
yep.
And that should be here in the next month or so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Thank you, Lee Khouri, very, very much. That's wonderful. He's just got one more thing to say.
And if anybody enjoys cars and you're a car enthusiast yourself, we've got a channel, a car channel, where we review cars and show you all the latest and greatest hypercars and supercars. It's on YouTube, it's Supercar Advocates. Feel free to follow us, and thank you for coming here today.
Well done, Lee. Put your hand together, ladies and gentlemen, for Lee Khouri. Thank you very much, Lee. That was a sensational insight to a magnificent car. There you have it, the F40. What a special vehicle.
So we're here judging the Ferrari F40. The three judges are here. They're waiting for me to open up the engine bay. So the car's been judged for originality.
They are going over that car with a fine-tooth comb. They do know how that car was supposed to come out of the factory when it was built.
Thanks, Sal.
Right down to the stitching and the seats. They know every detail about it.
So here we are, it's all opened up. So they're going to judge the car for how original it is and how clean it is and the condition that it's in. So let's go. So, original car cover. Yeah, that's my Sonny's. As you can see, we've won a Platinum Award.